Okay, I got these bifolds, and this is a standard bifold width, and it's going to go into a bypass opening. So a bypass opening is smaller than a bifold opening. So what we're going to have to do is cut a 1/4 inch off of the door, each slab, so that it'll fit in the opening correctly. They're hinged together, just like a bifold would be. Okay, I marked everything already, and I'm going to go ahead and take the hinges off and then set up my table saw and cut it. All right, let's get started. Take the screws off of one side and then fold the hinge down, and then you'll be able to run both slabs through the table saw. All right, cut that 1/4 inch off, did it on both slabs. Now I'm going to screw them back together. Line them up and screw them back together. Okay, I measured the trim on the existing doors, and I lay it out onto the bifold so that I can see how it's going to look before I start cutting the trim. So now I laid it out to where I want it to go. I originally started 3 inches from each end, decided it was too small, so I went 2 inches from each end so that it would make a nicer trim. So I've cut my first piece with my chop saw, getting ready to get one completed so that I can cut all the pieces for that one size. All right, let's keep going. I've got them all cut now. Then I'm going to nail them in place. Okay, that's the doors with the trim on them. Now they have to get caulked and puttied and painted, ready to install. All right. Okay, now we're going to putty all the holes, sand it down, then caulk all the edges, get it ready for paint. Okay, I put a 2x4 up there because on a bypass door it's higher, and that's going to allow me to put a nice piece of trim across the top to hide the gap. All right, I have one door up. Okay, we'll get the other door and then the trim. Okay, the doors are up and we're ready to paint. I'll show you at the end when they're done painting and all the hardware is on. Okay, now they're painted. When they dry, I'll put the hardware on. Okay, the doors are done. The handles are on. I put a piece of trim at the very top to hide that space that you have with bifolds. Put all the trim on, painted everything, and that's it. Building with Papa. Give me a thumbs up. See you on the next one.